So we're long overdue for an update on the old F100 Interceptor. If you've watched the previous recap video, there's a lot of things left to be done. I think I've addressed the majority of those. Pretty much everything I'm going to do has been done. It's basically a daily driver. I've been driving it now a couple of years, 15,000 miles on it at least. Live up in the Pacific Northwest, and I've driven it down to Reno. Drove it out to Bonneville Salt Flats, which was pretty fun. There's some pictures of that if you're into that sort of thing on my blog page, which you should be able to find from my YouTube homepage. There should be a link there. Anyway, so let me give you a recap of everything that's been done since the last video. Obviously, you can see wheels are different. Before I had the Crown Vic 16-inch steel wheels. These are 05 Mustang 17-inch mag wheels. Fit pretty good. A little higher offset than the 16-inch wheels, so had to widen the fenders quite a bit in the back. Then eventually I just said this isn't helping, so didn't really have enough room in there to let it all the way down, so I went ahead and bit the bullet and swapped out the rear end for a 98 to 02 Crown Vic rear end, which is I think a good 7 inches narrower. Now I got plenty of room. If I was doing the swap again, I'd do that right off the bat and not mess around with widening fenders, because that's just a lot of work. Doesn't need to be done. Anyway, so as you can also see, kind of finished up the bed sides. Just got some paint matched to the original paint, rattle canned it on there. It's not trying to be a show truck, just kind of wanted to cover up all the obvious work and that had been done on the sides. Kind of get rid of the primer look. Okay, in the last video, I think I probably had no bumper on there. What I have here is I think it was a late 60s F100 front bumper. Narrowed that about 6 inches, cut the wraparounds off, and it was chrome, so sanded that down, painted it. It's supposed to look like it goes with the rest of the truck, which is pretty aged, so it's not trying to be all shiny or anything, and a little dinged up, but it works. I think it matches with the truck pretty nicely. Moving up here, see the bed. Previously it was just a big hole in the middle of the bed. I just went ahead and built a frame in there, put some wood down, put some strips on it. The centerpiece is basically a 4x8 sheet of plywood, and I can unscrew that, slide it out, access stuff under there. I got air tank and little storage in the back you can access with the tailgate. Over here, built a little box for a fuel filler. You can see that there. It's a little bit finicky. Got to hold the gas nozzle just right, because it takes a sharp turn right under the bed to go over the gas tank. So it works. Just gotta get it just right, I guess. And here you'll see, put in a sliding rear window. If you're not going to run air conditioning, and I'm not, can't recommend that enough. It just lets the air flow through the truck so much better. With that open, cruise down the freeway 75, 80 miles an hour with the windows down. Gives the air somewhere to go so it doesn't just buffeting around in there. Actually just a lot quieter with the windows down and the back window open. So if you don't mind the looks of it, which isn't for everyone, I totally recommend getting one of those to keep your car or keep your truck cooler. Moving up to the front here, I didn't really like the hood that was on it. It sort of looked like it was, I don't know, popped open. It's just a weird design on those, so I got this hood. It's the 57, 58 truck style. This is a 60. and just rattle can that just so it sort of blends in with the rest of the truck. Moving to the inside, this is some of the biggest improvements really. You can see the seat there, that's from a late 60s F100. Got a seat cover kit and installed that, or upholstery kit. I don't remember if that steering wheel was in there, but that's new, or not real new, but I think it matches with the truck quite a bit better. I'll show you the gauges here. That's the factory F100 bezel, and then I just got some, I forget what brand they are, Classic Instrument or something, gauges. I got the wiring diagram for the Crown Vic and just spliced in the appropriate wires. There's a lot more details on that on my blog also. Really too much to get into in a video, but works good. Speedometer's accurate, gas gauge accurate, temperature gauge, and then below that I just have air pressure gauges from the airbags. I don't think he even had carpet in there before, but as you can see there, it's got a carpet kit in there. And here's the engine bay. A little dirty right now, but the thing fits in there pretty good. But a nice engine cover from, I think it's from a Lincoln Town Car. Has a nice V8 symbol, kind of matches with the rest of the truck. Alright, to give you a little idea how much room there is in the fender well here. It's hard to get a good view, but see, well, there's plenty of space. When you switch to the earlier axle, you move the shocks from outboard side to inboard the frame. There's an upper shock mount that's still stuck to the frame, so I actually have a 1-inch spacer between the wheel and the axle right now, just so it clears that. If I wanted to cut that off, then I could get myself another inch, but I mean, there's plenty of room right now, so I'll get around to it eventually, I guess. Another thing I get a lot of questions about, airbags. I had airbags in the front. It was kind of a homemade setup. Used the factory struts and put some bags over the struts in place of the springs. Didn't have a whole ton of travel. I think I might have a little video of that, or you can see pictures of with it all the way down. But just for simplicity, I just went ahead and put the stock, well, mostly stock Crown Vic struts back in there. They are cut down, I think, 2 coils. Still aligns fine within specs. So the rear, I did leave the bags in. Those are stock bags from Crown Vic's town cars. I think I need that if I'm going to use it as a truck at all, which I do put some heavy stuff in there from time to time, and that way I can level it out. I can also, it drops down pretty low, goes pretty high. I'll demonstrate that here. So you can see it's not super fast going down. Those bags really aren't designed for quick movement, but gets the job done. I can raise it up if I want to get the jack under there easier. I can level it out if I got a lot of weight in the back, and I can lower it down if I want to scrape my bumper everywhere I go. Pretty much scrapes on every driveway if I have it all the way down. So that's I think that's pretty much everything that's been done. Any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll answer them if I can. I'll let you enjoy some pictures that I've taken of the truck and its different stages. So here's a little slideshow for you.